Right, I'm off. I've just pulled up now. Beaumaris, Gallows Point. I was going to fish there, but the wind is absolutely smashing through. It's going to be dark in the next 20 minutes, half hour. And I forgot my rig sharks as well, so I've been down there in the dark, the wind smashing through. It looks really good for a bite, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, but it's not very good for filming, and it's not going to be that comfortable. The sunset that way is amazing, so I'm going to head over to Holyhead. I'm going to fish somewhere on the breakwater or in one of the deep harbours around where the ferries launch, or dock back, or jam back where me and Mike went, somewhere like that. I'm rushing, I'm being fast, because I've got to get there, because, well, I've got to get there. This is a spare of the moment thing. I've got some old bait out the freezer that's been in and out a couple of times, a pack of squid. Don't know what leads I've got, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to head over there and we're just going to make it happen, because I've got a feeling we're going to catch a load of fish tonight. I've got a feeling. See you in a bit. On the way to the harbour, I couldn't stop thinking about a fish that I lost here last year. It took a full mackerel and gave me a belting run. Unfortunately, the fish come off. Here's what happened.
That's away. No. No.
So I'm here. It's low water now. I can see sandbanks and stuff over there as I'm looking. I'll get out, show you a quick look around, and we'll get the rod set up. Well, we've got a big boat just pulling in right in front of me. Look at the size of that for a vessel. If he parks there, I'm obviously going to have to move a bit. That's a big boat, that is. Love that. Still got plenty of space here. I might have to move down a bit. Bait choice for tonight. This is old bait. This has been in and out the freezer a few times. I didn't have a chance to go up to my caravan and grab fresh, but I've got a block of squid which don't smell good. We've got some pretty much eaten alive mackerel. We've got a sardine, and somehow I've ended up with a roach. I do know where it come from. It was in an old pike pack that was in an old bag which I thought had some mackerel in, but I've ended up with a roach. So I might just put that on first just to see on the big fish rod. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Got some stinky old bait. It's got to be used up. It's been in out the freezer probably 2 or 3 times, but it is what it is. Rig wise, on the little fish rod, you're gonna have to excuse my cough, people. I've not been well for the last 7 or 8 days. Got these little snoods on little hooks. And I'll put the proper little snoods on. Got another little snood up here, just gonna have a little bait on. And the other rod is just a big running rig with one very big hook on. That's just a big runner. So we're gonna put a big bait on. I'm gonna put the roach on there. I'll show you when I've got it on. So I'm gonna get the roach on there. I'm gonna put some little bits of squid and mackerel on these and see what's popping off in there. What a place though, people. Wow. What a place. Yeah, rods I'm using. Pen Prevails. Shimano Beastmaster reels. Love these rods, I do. So we get some bait on them and we'll see what's happening. Because I ain't got a clue. So here we go, we baited up on the big fish rod. I'll put the roach on. See if anything happens. It wasn't even meant to be here, this roach. It was brought by mistake. As I say, that's on the rudder. On these little booms, got a little bit of mackerel on that one. And on this one, I've just got a little bit of squid. And that's just obviously going to sit on the bottom of the lead. Them little booms are ideal because I just kick the bait away from the line, stop any tangles or anything. So we're going to get these rods out now. The left one's going to be the big fish rod. And the right one's going to be the little fish rod. But it don't always work like that. You could get a big fish on the little fish rod and the little fish on the big fish rod. It's just how it is. But yeah, we're going to get it out now. Tide's been filling for about an hour or two, but it makes no difference here because it's about 700 foot in the side. There's another lorry coming in. I am a little bit worried because I've fished here on and off for about 4 or 5 years. See that barrier there? That barrier has never been there, and obviously that can shut now. So I'm a little bit sceptical, but should I see it shut, I'll run over and say, listen, I'm going, let me out. That barrier's never been there, so I'm a little bit like, But yeah, right, we're going to get this camera on the stand and try and get you a fish. I'll take a whiting, I'll take a flathead, I'll take a mackerel, I'll take a blenny, I'll take anything. I'll take a crab, the way I've been fishing lately. But it is beautiful out here, but I cannot stress how bloody cold it is, people. It is absolutely freezing. Imagine if something big goes off on that roach. That roach has come all the way from Cheshire. It was actually brought in Anglesey, and it's took a trip to Cheshire. It's been down the Cheshire Canal twice, then put back in the bag. Then it's been in a freezer in Cheshire. Now it's come all the way back through Anglesey and back to Holyhead. So this roach has been on a mission. So maybe that's the lucky roach, eh? Maybe. Right, let's get these rods in. Let's try and get a fish. The left rod with the roach on, I was just dropping down in the side, exactly where I had that run and lost that big fish last year, on the off chance that it might still be there and snuffle my bait. Next up was the little fish rod. I was just slinging this about 30 yards or so, just to see what was out there, see if I could pick up a quick bite. Fish on. Only ever going to be one thing, wasn't it? Double hook up of whiting. I'm happy to catch them, so we get these off now, get them straight back in, and we'll go again. Right, what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to go live for half an hour, so people who are watching this video, the uploaded version, you're going to miss half an hour's fishing, but I'm going to go live for half hour. While I was live, I managed to catch this bull huss. It was only a baby bull huss, but it was very, very welcome. Anyway, time to get this little fella back and go again. What else is out there? That roach didn't do a thing. It's been in the side for about... Well, I did have a bite on it, but it hasn't really done much. I've just put a big mackerel on there because there's some huss around. I'm going to get the other rod back out and let's just see what the next half hour, an hour brings. Pretty sure there's going to be some fish. With nothing happening on the roach down by the harbour wall, I decided to send a big mackerel out right into the middle on the off chance there was a big predator like a bull huss or a conger eel lurking out there that fancied a snack. Fish on. Whiting. Fish on. Slightly bigger whiting. Still a small one, but slightly bigger. Wonder if that big fish rod's going to go off. It's exciting, isn't it? I'll show you a little safety aspect, people, of what I do. We've got a bite on there, but I'm pretty sure that's just a whiting bite, so we'll leave that. I'll show you what I do for a bit of safety. Just to be safe, I tell myself not to cross that line when fishing on my own. And it's always good, oh, I had a bite then, and it's always good to fish by a set of ladders and just familiarise yourself with the surroundings. Don't get me wrong, I've got loads of layers on and that water is freezing, but if I don't cross that line, I shouldn't fall in. There's a bite again. But if I should fall in, I'm going to be right by the bottom of them ladders, so I should be able to get out quite easily. It's always best to plan an escape route if you fall in, just on the off chance it happens. You can never be too cautious. Right, let's see what that fish is on that rod. Fish on. Tell you what, I'm really enjoying tonight. I'm really enjoying tonight's session. if you enjoy this kind of content and like these type of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. I'd like to say a massive thank you to the gentleman that left me a bait voucher in Harry's Tackle and Bait in Rill. Thanks very much, buddy. It's greatly appreciated. And that bait is actually in my freezer now. Nothing like this old stinky bait that I used in this video. Is that another whiting bite? Well, the whiting just kept on coming and coming and coming and coming, and they just didn't stop. They just didn't stop all night long. Shame not much has happened on the big fish rod, but I have had a huss, which it helps, don't it? It does help. Fish on. I am really enjoying this, you know. Really enjoying it. That's a bit bigger, that one. If I had some bigger ones, I'd take them, but just not in size. Right, I am obviously going to be getting one of these a chuck, so I'm probably going to end the video here, unless the big fish rod goes off. I might even turn this into a big fish rod, but I'm not going to bore you and show you any more whiting, because I'm sure you've all seen enough. But little bits of mackerel doing the job on them little booms sticking out. Really enjoyable fishing. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Definitely going to come back here soon. So don't forget to give the video a like and a share. I'm not saying the video is ending here. If the big fish rod goes off, or I'll catch something different, I'll show you. But you know, fair's fair. You don't want to see me pulling these in all night, do you? You know, it can get a bit boring after a bit. But yeah, if I don't see you again, it was just a whiting fest, apart from the one huss. But I am really going to enjoy catching a load more of these, using all that bait up on the floor, and catching loads of these little slimy wrigglers, because I'm enjoying it. So if you see me again, it'll be with something else. If you don't see me again, then I've just caught loads and loads and loads of whiting. See you in the next one.